vlog. If you think, wow Molly, you sound a bit croaky, that is because I'm sort of losing my voice. I knew this was gonna happen. I could feel this happening. If you've seen the vlog from where Tom and I went to walk llamas in the Lake District, essentially I think I got a little bit of a chill like on my throat. But yeah, anyway, ignore the voice, very sorry. It is currently Tuesday the 9th of November, and me and my mum have actually come into Hull to see Chicago, which is one of my all-time favourite musicals. It's currently touring in Hull. It's the West End version, so it's like the same cast that are on the West End. Cast? Do you say cast? Yeah, the same actors that do the West End show, but here in Hull, which is amazing. Hull gets us quite often because it has an absolutely massive theatre. Like, the theatre is one of the main things in Hull. That'll be my top recommendation if you are ever here. Look at what's on at the theatre because it has an amazing theatre. When it was like the lockdowns and the pandemic, I kind of made a vow to myself. I was like, I'm gonna see more at the theatre when the theatre reopens, because like I really missed it and I just don't go enough. My mum is coming back. She's been to check if we need to pay to park here. We've parked in the tightest car park in the world, so if I come back and my car hasn't been hit, it'll be a miracle. We good? We're good. We don't need to pay. Amazing. So we're gonna go in now. Oh, she's turning the wing mirrors in. Good idea. I always forget to do that. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna get out. I'm gonna go. We are here at Hull New Theatre. There's a sign up outside saying that the Rocky Horror Picture Show is on next week.
Everybody should see that one.
Mum's a big advocate for that. Mum also used to work here, fun fact, when you were younger than me or my age? Younger than me. It was like a weekend job when she was in school.
Well, weekend done every night.
We have just come out. Obviously you cannot film in a theatre. I wish I could. I wish I could show you what we just saw, because how good was it, Mum?
It was so good.
Mum's driving home because I had a Prosecco. I don't like driving in these shoes. I've got heeled boots on. But yeah, it was so good, guys. It was Faye Brooks, who has previously been in Coronation Street and on Dancing on Ice. And I'm not too sure who the girl was playing Velma, but she's famous for being in Annie, Waitress,
Darren
Day as
Sunita,
Billy Flynn, and Sunita as Mama. So if you know the Chicago story, I feel like they're quite well cast actually. They did a really good job. Everybody was so good. I saw a show last week obviously in London when I went to see New. Honestly, it was like at the same standard, but I also just think these people must be so fit, especially in Chicago, because it's all like singing and dancing at the same time. But it's not even just like dancing, it's like full-on gymnastics routines. Yeah, I'm very jealous of anybody that can do that. Every time I see a show, I'm like, I really want to sing. Mum actually hadn't seen Chicago before, had you?
Yeah, I wasn't 100% certain whether I'd seen it, but I hadn't.
Did you like it?
Yeah, very good.
What's your favourite song?
Probably the first one.
All That Jazz?
Yeah.
Yeah, for me, it's All That Jazz or the Cell Block Tango, because I feel like that's a really good storytelling song. And all that jazz, start the car. Can they get in? Yeah, no, they haven't got in there, putting a child in the back. I'm really glad we moved.
God, how on earth would they have done that?
Was there a child at that? Could you take a child to Chicago? Don't take your toddler to the theatre to see a show where they don't wear any clothes. Anyway, yeah, we're going home now. It's now 10 PM. I don't know how it got to be this late. I'm actually coming into Hull tomorrow night as well. Hull has some great things on this week, because tomorrow I'm going to see JLS. Also, so randomly, that I don't actually know what the statistical chance of this happening is, but we got sat down in our seats and then my auntie came and sat in the seat directly next to us. Pure coincidence that she did not know she was going. What are the odds? Like, of the whole theatre, I was like, that is crazy. I went to the toilet, I came back and saw Mum sitting there and I was like, did we plan this and I didn't know about it? Yeah, very odd. Crazy times. Stuff like that has happened to me a few times in the last few weeks. Yeah, I think I've got like a psychic power. Good morning. I look like a pineapple. Woo. Welcome to Wednesday. These are so annoying in clothes. Today is an exciting day because I'm going to see JLS tonight. Like, I mean, not for a good couple of hours yet, but I'm just gonna straighten my hair now. But 10-year-old me would be beside herself. I'm gonna overlay some photos of what I looked like the first time I went to go to see JLS. This was the first concert I ever went to. They played in Hull at the KC Stadium, or whatever it's called now. And I'm sure that if you're around my age and you live local to me, you probably went, because I feel like literally everybody went. Tonight they are playing Hull's bonus arena. So me and my friend Katie and her younger sister are actually going. I'm gonna honour 10-year-old me and live my best JLS life. I am So excited. I think that honestly they were the first band that I ever loved. I think Aston Marigold was the first person I was ever in love with. I'm literally not even joking. Which is why I'm wearing blue. I was like, I don't have a JLS hoodie anymore. This one in this photo was really quite something that said Molesey on the back of it. But I don't own that anymore. Katie actually does still own her. She was also an Aston Marigold fan. Katie was a huge JLS fan, like bigger than me. Like the level of fan that I am to Taylor Swift, Katie was and is with JLS. So very excited to get to go with her. I feel like it's an honour. And we're taking her younger sister Phoebe as well, which is going to be really exciting. Don't think Phoebe's ever seen them before. Maybe she has. Sure that if you're watching this and you're between the ages of like, I don't know, 18 and maybe like 30, you're probably also a JLS fan, let's be honest. Tell me in the comments which colour were you, which hoodie were you. I was blue for Aston. I hope you're all having the most lovely week. I'm going to show you some Christmas PR parcels after I finish straightening my hair, because I've actually got quite a lot of Christmas gifting sent through this week. I think brands are really starting to like get on Christmas now. Not even just in this industry, but like there's Christmas adverts on the telly. Christmas is creeping in. So this is the main thing that I wanted to show you, because this is actually a 12 Days of Christmas advent calendar by Florence by Mills. So this is the brand by Millie Bobby Brown, and I just think this is really cute. I really love these like 12-day beauty advent calendars, because I sometimes think if you have like a chocolate advent calendar as well, 24 days of beauty advent calendar, I mean it's amazing, but often it's more expensive, and also it does mean that you're doing a lot of advent calendars in December. So 12 days sometimes is a great option if you don't want to spend quite as much and you still want to have a beauty advent calendar. So I absolutely love this. I actually love all of her products as well. I use her like an eye serum literally like every night before I go to bed. So if you haven't checked out anything by Florence by Mills, I recommend doing so anyway. But I just thought that this advent calendar was really cute, and this is what I mean when I say like Christmas is creeping in. I am ready to go see JLS. As you can see, I've gone for a little bit of a blue theme. I've even got blue butterfly clips in my hair. I can't believe how extra I've been. So Katie's dad is actually coming to pick me up in about 10-15 minutes. So I'm ready pretty much on time. I've just posted a TikTok. Basically the whole rest of my week is featuring around Taylor's re-release of Red, and I've just realised upon getting ready that this whole week is basically focused around like 2012 music, and I'm not even mad about that. Like going to see JLS is such a 2012 thing to do. Red being re-released is literally a 2012 album. Like, I am thriving. Maybe 2012 was a really good year. I don't actually really remember it, which is weird because I was like 13. I don't know why I don't remember it, but I just think nothing really that I can distinguish happened that year apart from good music, apparently. Very excited. We're actually going to Ask Italian first. Outfit of the evening is just this long sleeve blue top from Princess Polly. My jeans are from Bershka. They're just like mom jeans, and I think I'm gonna wear a leather jacket because don't want to take like a big coat with it being obviously indoors. Katie's really proudly got her 2013 goodbye tour third finger. Yeah, Kate, we are here with Phoebe. She's just gone to the toilet.
Although we would be here without one.
Oh yeah, but she was palming it off as if it was Phoebe's, but it's not. It was Katie missed school to go to this concert. Katie,
I missed school the day they broke up.
it was like the last day before Christmas. Katie went to their goodbye tour because everyone was like, oh my god, JLS are splitting up. Well, now they did, but now they're back together.
Emotional time.
It was, but now, how many years ago was that? 7? 8?
Quick math.
8 years ago.
Dedicated fans of it.
Katie's more of a fan than I was. Phoebe's bought a bucket hat that says JLS Beat Again 2021 on it. Oh, I thought it said 2020 for a second then. This is the merch. I think they're charging ridiculous prices for it, but it is quite nice. I do sort of want this t-shirt, but I just know that I won't wear it, so Kate's got a programme. Here it is. Are you going to read it? Oh my god, it's shiny. Yeah. It's shiny.
For the members, isn't it?
How excited are you?
Very.
Katie's about to cry.
No, I'm not.
It's about 15 minutes until they come on. We have the best view I've probably ever had at a concert. I'm not even joking. This arena is so small that it's impossible to not be near them, but we are so close. This view is going to be amazing. You guys are going to get full zoomed in HD of Aston Marigold.
Like, what more could you want from life, really?
Katie's like, I wanted to marry him 10 years ago. I want to marry him now.
But now it's like 7 o'clock.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was saying in the car.
He has a wife and children, so...
Apart from that, that is the only thing that makes it
I'll
not
forgive you
acceptable.
after this as well.
So Sorry, what? First day that I saw you, thought you were beautiful, but I couldn't talk to you, I watched you walk away. We did, because you clapped and you cheered, so anyway, listen, that is not how we finish a JLS show, right? We're just missing one song.
Good morning. I don't know why these are automatically coming on again. Back in the car, it is the morning after JLS. However, I am going to collect Katie again. No, I'm joking, I did not collect her last night. Basically, long story short, Katie's going back to Newcastle today and I said I would give her a lift to the station because it saves her getting the bus. But, oh my god, last night was so good, literally so good. I obviously haven't seen JLS since I was like 11, but I think I'd kind of forgotten that they're like actually low-key really good, and I'm not even just saying that. Katie and I both said it, I feel like they've aged like fine wine. They were very attractive, very good at singing, very good at dancing. It was so good. My voice is literally gone from shouting. Yesterday my voice was gone because I was losing my voice. Today you can tell it's like hoarse from screaming. And do you know what? I was happy living my best 11-year-old self life. I feel like I've waited for this. We actually had the tickets before the lockdown. This tour has obviously been rescheduled. I'm pretty sure that Katie bought these tickets whilst I was in Australia. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she did actually. So yeah, that's how long ago we organised this, but it was so lovely. Anyway, I need to start off now because Katie's got a train to catch, so yeah, let's go. Oh, also it is now the day before Red, so I'm in Taylor Swift mode. Hello guys, I am with Tom now. I'm in Tom's car. We actually came to get a little bit of lunch from the new Costa drive-through that has opened. There's a Burger King and a Costa opened, what, like 10 minutes away?
Not even that, about 5.
7 minutes away.
Yeah.
I'm really near. This is now my nearest Costa drive-through, which is great because previous to this the nearest one was in Hull. So I've got one of their new winter drinks. I've got their gingerbread latte. I don't love gingerbread, but out of all of the flavours that they do, this was kind of what I wanted the most because Tom got a hot chocolate.
Yeah. I have gone for the Terry's chocolate orange. It feels really sticky actually.
They put loads of like chocolate orange sauce in it. Yeah. That's how they make it that flavour.
But it's nice. I've had this. You had this last year. Was it the first time last year or year before?
Yeah, I think it was. It was last year. It was a new thing because I remember all the lockdown walks just to go get a hot chocolate because it was like Costa was open. So I was like, I'll get another hot chocolate.
But I do really like this one.
Yeah. Anyway, we're listening to Red. Today is the last day of listening to Red's stolen version before we can listen to Taylor's version tomorrow. Tom is becoming a Taylor Swift fan, aren't you? Freshly converted.
Yeah, it's getting there.
I think you know most of the words to most of the songs now, which is more than...
When it's on the radio, it's not on the radio. When it's in my car and in your car all day, every day,
you eventually learn the lyrics.
You sort of get used to it.
But also now I keep sending him TikToks of like boyfriends on TikTok where it's like when you're being nice to your girlfriend because you know Red's coming out and you don't want it to be relatable. I'm like, haha, you better not be a Jake Gyllenhaal.
Yeah, I know. Scary.
Do you even know who Jake Gyllenhaal is?
I know who he is, but I don't know his relation to Taylor.
I actually always say this. I'm a fan of Taylor Swift's music, her discography, and her as a person, but I'm not overly invested in her like, previous relationships. Like, I do know about them all now, mainly because of TikTok. TikTok has informed me more about her than I ever knew, because it's just always on my For You page, but I wasn't like overly invested in her like romantic relationships when she was in them. Like, I was never like, oh yeah, I know that she's dating Jake Gyllenhaal, now I know that she's dating Harry Styles. Like, at the time I was just like, oh, I like her music. Now I know more because TikTok has informed me, but I'm so excited for tomorrow. I am debating getting up at 5 AM to listen to the album at 5 AM.
You will 100% do that.
I don't know if I will because I feel like I'm gonna listen to it when I wake up anyway.
Yeah.
And I don't know if she's gonna be doing something from the Empire State Building. I don't know if that's why the Empire State Building are teasing it.
Could be.
Because she's on the Jimmy Fallon show.
Why do you know this much stuff?
Because of TikTok. And we're gonna go back to continue doing some work.
Kind of wish I'd have tried the Burger King now instead of that toasty. But I guess there's...
What do you mean tried? You've had a Burger King before?
I've been to the drive-thru.
Pretty sure it probably tastes the same.
Probably does, but I just, you know, next time.
Okay.
Did they do a vegan one?
Yeah, they do actually. Vegan Whopper. It has been a hot minute. I haven't filmed anything really today. I've literally just not really been doing that much, to be honest. But yeah, I've basically been getting my haul video up, so that is up on my channel now. It is in collaboration with Princess Polly. I loved working with them on that. So if you fancied a discount code for some of your winter clothes, that haul has your back because there's a pretty good discount code, and also they have some incredible, really nice, quite unique pieces. Is that my camera toggle? Yeah, it is. Why is that a shadow on my face? Anyway, I was gonna say we're just going for dinner basically. We're not going for dinner. I'm gonna go and have some food. We're having enchiladas. I'm very excited. I do love a Mexican. And then I think Tom is coming over and we're gonna finish watching a film that we started watching the other night called, I think it was called Flight or The Flight. I don't actually really know. It's about pilot. It's quite good. Probably don't watch it if you've got a fear of flying though. I have my lightning bolt light on, which is why I am this colour, but I'm actually gonna go to bed. It's like literally only 10:30, but I'm still on the fence about waking up at 5 AM to listen to the album, which is ridiculous because I've already heard the album because it's the same album, but then I'm also like, I want to listen to it immediately, and I'm sad that it comes out in the middle of the night. I'm also not gonna bang on about it. Like, I will give you a review of what I think about it in this vlog, but I do know that the vast majority of you watching are not interested at all. So I post the majority of my like Taylor Swift fangirl content on TikTok because I always think TikTok is the easiest platform for you if you're not interested to just scroll past it, and I don't really care. Like, TikTok is literally just fun and games. So I probably will have done a proper like roundup on there, but I will talk about it in the morning for those of you that have asked, because I have had several DMs asking if I'm going to do like a album review or like a all too well 10-minute version review. Yes, I will, but it'll be short and snappy. I am going to go to bed now, even though it is quite early. Didn't film with Tom, but we did watch the rest of that film called Flight. It's just called Flight. It's actually really good. It's a bit long, like it sort of drags, but if you haven't seen it, it is on Netflix, and it is like a good couples viewing film because like we both liked it, and sometimes that's really hard to find a film that we'll both watch. So I shall pick you up in the morning when there will be a new Taylor Swift album. It is Friday the 12th. Promised a little review, so that is what I'm gonna do. I am gonna keep it short and sweet because I am, like I said last night, aware that a lot of people are just not that interested. If you are, I have posted a couple of bits on TikTok today, not loads to be fair, but just I don't feel like I need to spam with content, you know, that I'm a Taylor Swift fan. However, because I do love the conversation, I thought I would give you my overall verdict. I did wake up at 5 AM. I only listened to All Too Well, the 10-minute version, and I watched her interview on Jimmy Fallon. I don't like know who any of these American chat show hosts are, but I did watch her interview that was like up on YouTube already. That was actually really funny. And then I listened to All Too Well, the 10-minute version, and then I went back to sleep. And then I listened to the rest of it this morning. I went straight to the vault tracks because I love all of the other tracks. I already know that I do. Lyrically, they're gonna be the same, so it was just like the musicality was gonna be different. So I went straight to the ones where I don't know the lyric. My favourite, obviously, is All Too Well, the 10-minute version. I really like it. I think the first time I listened to it through, there was like 1% of me that was like, oh, this is a bit different. Like, the beat in the background is not the same, and I think because I know that song so well, I obviously noticed those differences. If you didn't know the song that well, you probably wouldn't notice those. I think that it's just beautiful, it's heartbreaking, it's so well written. I think that today is a bad day to be Jake Gyllenhaal. A very bad day. I hope he mails back a scarf. Yeah, I love it. I am very, very excited to see the short film this evening with Sadie Sink and Dylan O'Brien. I'm very excited about that. I'm probably the most excited about that, and I'm glad that it's not out in the middle of the night. It's like midnight here instead of 5 AM. Yeah, I really, really like it. My other favourite vault track is probably Nothing New featuring Phoebe Bridgers. I really like that song. I think it's really well written. I think that could have been on like Reputation or Folklore or like any of her more recent albums, and I would not have thought, yeah, that was obviously written like 10 years ago. I just think it's really apt. I love the Phoebe Bridgers collaboration, big fan of that. I love that Phoebe Bridgers gets her own like singing part as well. I know that's always been a criticism of Taylor Swift, is that like none of her other female features have ever had a verse. They've always just had like backing vocals. I'm getting so technical and boring for anybody that's not interested. I'm presuming you're probably just not watching. But yeah, basically those two are my favourites. I also really like Run featuring Ed Sheeran, actually. I think that that's, I don't know, lyrically I'm quite related to that. I could see like what headspace she was in when she was 22 when she wrote that. And yeah, it's all just really, really good. I'm so excited for this evening to see the short film. I'm going to continue listening to it. My vinyl actually did arrive this morning as well. I will show you it. Not that one, that's Billie Eilish. But it's so heavy. Here she is. I knew that it was due to be dispatched today. I didn't think it would come today. I thought vinyls are always delayed. This is the first time that she's done like an automatic vinyl release with the album as well, because like with Fearless it was like 2 months or 3 months later. So yeah, so gassed to have my hands on this. It is actually a Christmas present off my parents. Obviously I've just got it a little bit early. Yeah, I just love it. I love having the physical copy of it. I cannot believe how many tracks are on this album. It is literally a 30-track album, which is just crazy. 2 hours 10 running time. I could get to Manchester in that time. That is how I'm measuring everything from now on. I'm like, how long does it take me to drive there? How many times could I listen to Red through? But yeah, if you haven't listened to it, I really recommend that you do. If you're not a Taylor Swift fan, I really think this is a really good time to try to get into being a Taylor Swift fan, if you want to be, obviously, because this album is a work of art from start to finish, and it is so emotional and it is so just perfectly written. And I think because I am now her age that she was when she wrote it the first time, I think I just relate to it a lot, even though I'm not like going through a crazy breakup, dating Jake Gyllenhaal or a 22-year-old celebrity. But you know, the general feeling of being 22 is definitely there. So yeah, I am beside myself. I was very happy. I was not mad at waking up at 5 AM, and I can't wait to watch her on the late night show tonight. Oh, and also she's performing the All Too Well 10-minute version on, I think, the late night show. I'm a bit confused, like all of the American chat show names, I don't know them very well, but like she's performing that tonight somewhere. I will watch it on YouTube afterwards. But yeah, I'm very, very happy with this. So if you are also a fellow Taylor Swift fan, I hope you have enjoyed Red's release day. I have not seen an album get this much hype and this much promo in like a really long time, maybe with the exception of the new Adele album, like a really long time, which is crazy because this album's like already out. Like this isn't a new album, it's madness. There has been more promo for this than there was for Lover and Folklore and Evermore combined, and I think that just shows you how good this album is. Anyway, I'm gonna end the vlog here. I don't know if it's been long, I don't know if it's been short. The end has been really chatty, but I couldn't really leave it without doing this little Taylor Swift round off. So I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, do give it a huge thumbs up. Like I said at the beginning of this video, this week has just been like 2012 music throughout. So I hope you guys enjoyed taking a trip down memory lane with me. I hope you enjoyed some of the iconic photos from 2011, and I shall see you guys on Tuesday with a video from my brother's birthday. My brother's coming home from uni today. I'm gonna vlog the whole weekend, film the celebrations. That's gonna be up on Tuesday, so you can see that then. Sorry that my voice has sounded like this all video as well. Don't know what's going on there. Bye guys.